Well, I'm back. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back here. My name is Paul. This is Faraday Sports, and you are looking at Out of the Park Baseball 22. We're going to do a perfect team draft here in a minute. But before we do that, I just want to show you a project I've been working on. This is a template that I've been building for use in the OOTP community that focuses on the draft. Basically, we've put in every Division I NCAA baseball program, and we have over 500 high school teams to pick from. I've been working to get all of the cities and all of the draft regions for the colleges and high schools correct. Here you can see on my game, obviously yours will be different if you don't have all of the logos, but we do have all the logos here. And for instance, let's just drop down to the Brown Bears of the Ivy League. The one thing I haven't done in the high school or college teams is adjust their stadium, which, I mean, it looks like I've got to fix this one. Well, we'll go back and we'll fix the cities for the colleges. But the one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to mess with the stadiums for the college or high school teams. But we are doing it for the high schools. We are making sure that the team regions are all set up so that, you know, if you're from Delaware and you happen to go to Appoquinimink High School, you're going to get pulled out of you're going to be local to Middletown, Delaware. So that's a thing that I've been working on. Obviously, you see all of the new minor league distribution here with AAA East and West. Don't you all love going to a AAA East game and not a International League game? Boo, Major League Baseball on that one. I've also added the MLB Draft League. Here you can see the Trenton Thunder, who this year are actually going to take this season off from the Draft League so that the Toronto Blue Jays can play in Trenton instead of in Buffalo. God, I'd hate to be a Blue Jays fan. But here you see we've got them in Trenton at Arm & Hammer Park. We did the same down here for the Cape Cod League, which is my home college league. I love going to Cape League games. Got all the logos and all that nonsense. And then I went a step further and we did a couple of high school travel tournament situations. Did a couple of logos here, but these are all regional teams that will pull high school teams after the high school season to play in a tournament formatted kind of similarly to the Perfect Game World Series. We've also got the 8-region American Legion World Series, which is in a tournament format here, and the nope, that's not it. The area code games with their Major League Baseball branded scout teams. So all of these teams would pull players out of their high school programs during the high school off season, just as the Cape Cod draft and any CDL leagues will pull college kids after the college season. And then when you get into the draft, you've got some actual in-game stats to look at. It's one of the things I really like about Out of the Park Baseball. And if I ever finish this project, oh my God, it's taken forever. But if I ever finish the project, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I would love to start an online league with this template so that, you know, I can, or a bunch of us can get together and draft with a little bit more, not precision because, you know, I'm a terrible drafter, but draft with a little bit more information. So, all that said, let's jump into a draft, yeah? It's been a while, so let's do a do or die. We'll do a 16-team do or die, 600 points on the line, sign up successful. We'll go ahead and draft a team. So, we're going to do a little bit differently. In previous drafts, we've focused real heavily on defense. I think this time around, we're just going to get the biggest goddamn bats we can find. We're going to swing for the fences with everything. So, right off the bat, Mike Trout's your no-brainer. You got to go with Mike Trout there right out of the gate. First overall is going to be Trout. Oh, man. How about this? We're not going to take a reliever. We've got a center fielder. We're not going to take a starter this early. Let's go Vlady. Let's go Vlady Jr. Look at this monster-ass lineup already. We've already got a first baseman, but Vlady can be... We can throw Vlady in the DH. Does Freeman qualify anywhere else? No. Okay, let's take a step back. Let's take a look. We picked a couple quick. Mariano Rivera to shut it down. Spaceman Steve Rogers to start. Yeah, let's go Spaceman. Let's get Steve Rogers to open up our rotation. Lance Parrish behind the plate. Just looking here, I'm going to go... To me, it's either Bo Bichette or Lance Parrish. What do I want to do? You know, I've been burned in the past by passing up on a catcher, so I'm going to do Lance Parrish. Oh, and we get two, so let's just get them both. It's been a while since I've drafted, boys. All right. So, looks like this is probably going to be a pitching round. We could go Dan Murphy. Could go Pete Rose, as much as I hate him as a human being. Let's take Dan Murphy. How about that? We've got a pitcher that can play second and all over the outfield. So let's do that just for the lulls. And Leon Day, hell of a pitcher in his day, so I think that's a good call. We've got a second baseman. We've got two starters. We've already got our shortstop, so we don't need Trevor as much as I'd like to have him. Got our second baseman, so we don't need Madrigal. We got our shortstop. We need a third baseman. No third baseman here, so this is going to be... Yeah, this is going to be a pitcher round for us. You know, that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. Mickey Tettleton was a great catcher. I loved watching him play whenever I could watch an American League game back in the day. But either way, let's go. We can do Fred Hymuck. Get a lefty in the rotation. Joaquim Soria to shut it down. This is kind of a bust on the choices, but that's okay. So we've got a third baseman option here. We've got a left fielder option here. Left fielder here. We need a right fielder. A right fielder. I want to get a third baseman before too long. Having a good defensive third baseman might help out having the little bit weaker defense the rest of the way around the horn. Center fielder Roger Repose. Roger Repose. I've never even heard of him. Yeah, let's go Joe Evans and Roger Repose. So now we've got catcher, first, second, third, short, center field, 3 starters, and a reliever. So we need the corner outfielders, which we have no options with. Oh, no, Brian Hunter, center field. Looks like this is going to be another pitching round, eh? Not sure I want Luke Weaver. It's do or die. So I have a feeling the top 3 starters are going to be the most important. So let's get Dylan Floro and Manny Clace. Excuse me. So we're going Dylan Floro and Manny Clace in round 8. Round 9, we're looking at Pat Mullen in left field and Brian Giles in right. Who else? John Dusty Wathan, third base coach now for the Phillies. He's not done a terrible job over there. I remember he was a manager for the Wilmington Blue Rocks for a long time. Plays a lot. Plays around, too. So, what do we get here? Like that. You know, I like... I don't think this has ever been said before. I like Dusty Wathan here more than I like Brian Giles. So we're going to go Pat Mullen and Dusty Wathan. Still looking for a right fielder. David Logue. I mean, I guess we gotta go Dave Lowe here. And Michael Fulmer. Fulmer can be a good mop-up guy. Now we gotta start looking at our bench. Well, no, we're gonna go Adam Wainwright, so we get a 4th starter. And Ramon Urias. Yeah, that'll give us some options on the bench right away. Wainwright's going to be a good number 4 starter for us. Steven Matz, I think, is going to be the better option here. He's another lefty. So we'll get another lefty. We're going to get... Alright, we'll get Matt Wise. So we're going to go with Steven Matz and Matt Wise in round 12. Round 13. Last round. We got to soak up our bench here, right? So Florial will give us some more options in the outfield. Philip Irvin will be a good glove off the bench in the outfield, too. We're going to get... Marty Castillo is another backup. 1, 2, 3... Todd Williams to close out our bullpen. So that's 2, 3, 4. I need one more on the bench. Let's go Eddie Fitzpatrick. So I don't know. This could be an awesome or an awful draft. I started out with a ton of confidence, but I'm not sure how we finished. But Go ahead and set the lineups. We're going to go with moderately sabermetric decisions. So we're going to be aggressive on the base paths and then just kind of let the batters do their thing. We're going to shift a lot. We don't care about we're going to prefer the lefty-righty matchups. We're going to have a quick hook, and we are going to occasionally pinch hit for position players. Come over here. We're going to have the coach set all the lineups. And here you go. We've got Dusty Wathan leading off, Bo Bichette batting second, Mike Trout in the 3-hole, Vlady Guerrero Jr. batting cleanup, Dan Murphy, our only lefty in the lineup, playing second base. Lance Parrish is going to be our starting catcher. Ramon Urias will be the DH. Joey Day at third, and batting at the clubhouse turn is going to be Leon Day in left field. Our rotation looks like Steve Rogers, Leon Day, who is also going to be our daily third baseman, one of our daily left fielder. Leon Day, our left fielder, is also going to be our number 2 starter. Fred Hymek and Steven Moss are going to be lefties in the rotation. Then Wainwright's going to be our number 5 guy. We're going to always start highest rested, and we are going to allow our starters in relief. Joaquim Soria is going to be the closer. Manny Clay set up. Then we got Floro Wise in middle relief. Fulmer and Todd Williams are going to be our long relievers. So not a whole lot of star power really in the pitching core, but how can you go wrong with a lineup that has Bo Bichette, Mike Trout, Vladimir Guerrero, and the mighty, the original Ohtani Showtime Ohtani, Leon Day. That's actually pretty exciting. So we're going to go ahead and submit this team, and we'll see what happens. If you want to know how this team did, just give us a follow on Twitter at Faraday Sports. You can also read and take a look at some of my collection and what I've been doing with baseball cards and all kinds of other nonsense at FaradaySports.com. Great to be back. Thank you for following us along, and we will see you next time.